What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another highly combustible reaction. We're jumping into another time loop today. Definitely a different world's history when you ask Google Translate. Let's jump in. Destroying history with bad translations. Get over show, starve, harv, all the love in the world. Going through the painstaking effort of putting this hilariousness together for us. Let's go. See what we got. Shout out to Raphael for the request.
You want some bad translations? I got you. I went through every year in history.
Does Starve Harv have merch? I need to go find out if Starve Harv's got merch.
On Saka Wikipedia from 41 AD to 2022 and forced Google Translate to translate it to English.
Forced it
Here
by
are the
gunpoint.
highlights. In 41 AD, the Praetorian Guards killed Caligula, the Roman emperor, and killed him.
They killed him and killed him.
Sorrow senators
Double tap.
were able to sell and trade, and the emperor Claudius was the father of Caligula. And then I think the next day, the Senate of Kenites, Claudius, is the emperor of the Roman Empire. Apostle Paul messages to the Colossians. Paulinius went back to the Silurians. He was unable to explain why he had been buried in Baudic.
There's some things going on
What is
here.
Baudic?
Resurrections
And then one of the events in 57 AD is just Emperor Ming of China. That's it. Huns brought Cotta to Central Asia, and the first bill was asked to ask the question, the emperor is a child.
Who was the first
62
bill?
AD. The date is chapter 5. Pompeii, parentheses Italy, is the ancient secret neighbor of Pompeii. The Vesuvius volcano, which grew from 17 to 79 years old, made this region full of ashes. It's
Yeah, it did.
104 AD. Hot Huns are selling steamed rice in the area.
Hot Huns.
The ambassador of the Han dynasty did not meet. Hot single Huns in your area. 107
Swipe
AD.
left or right?
Trajan had 4 tears in his mouth. This is 5,000 pairs of gladiators.
5,000.
That's a very strange conversion rate. And in China, 106 people from Japan to China. And the Huns of the past put their clothes in the Sayu Kuo rack in China. No wonder they were so hot they had to put their clothes into China. October 19, 197 AD. Septimus Severus was killed by the usurper Claudius Albinus in the massacre of Lug's horse. And this
It really does come out really crazy mix. I thought maybe he might change some things around a bit when he speaks, but no, you get to see it right here. Word for freaking word.
massacre was a massacre.
This massacre was a
The emperor would
massacre.
stop until the Roman army was defeated. On the
So the massacre started up again when they were defeated?
27th of August, 537 AD, the city of Constantinople, also known as Istanbul, was visited by the Sophia Cathedral. He just came to visit.
Just come on over.
1066 AD, Harold Godwinson, England team. Later in the year, found in Westminster Abbey. My favourite month, 6014. Hastings massacre of Duke William of Normandy and the loss of England's throne. Sotoru, almost as much as William, will spread the secret of the feudal lords of England to the whole of England. Mantan and Biez go home from the English language to the French language. Wilhelm I the Great becomes King of England. Yosef ibn Nagrel, who was the first Muslim to enter the city of Granada, did not die. That's newsworthy.
Yeah, he didn't die, so how many are?
1109, the Poles and the Germans were killed. Rest in peace. In 1230, Castile and Aragon became one of the kingdoms. Certainly one of the kingdoms of all time. The Battle of Saul, is that real? 1270, the Mongols conquered the Sun Empire.
I like how he does it. Is that real? Wait, let me go do some more research. He's probably learned more about real history
They're in space.
doing fake history.
In 1291, the Crusaders refused to enter Palestine.
We're not going. We're done.
1302, the French are barking. In 1346, black milk, plague in Europe in 2 pandemics.
That's why you don't drink black milk.
In 1337, the family series,
Your milk got to be fresh and from the fridge. We don't even drink warm milk. I'm damn sure not drinking no black milk.
It's the original Family Guy. 1415. In this way, the French are better than the British.
In what way? The French in every way? That's at least that's from a French perspective.
The clothes are worn in the evening. In the 1450s, the Ottoman Empire conquered most of Europe. Once again, Castile, Leon, and Aragon are part of the kingdoms. They still are one of the kingdoms of all time. In 1490, middle-class housing develops in Europe. Less protection. And geography is not for the elderly.
No more teaching geography to the elderly.
Okay, if you're like 60 doing geography, get out. In 1532, Spain, the Incans are going to eat their food. Ottomans conquer Persia. The Habsburgs then conquer Persia. Venice conquers Venice. They just wanted in on it, but they didn't achieve much. The inclusion of Wales in the legal system of England. It's the first time Wales was legal. So
what they do before that was like the Wild Wild Wales.
1618 to 1648. A long time ago, they brought their horses to Germany.
Their horses and other horses.
France, Spain, and Sweden. All those who joined the European Union are satisfied, protected from discrimination for the sake of religion.
I don't know about that first one. All those who joined the European Union are satisfied.
Protestants are Catholics. A bit controversial. The Habsburgs, who were in good health, kept their eyes open for the future. It is a good idea to open the door to all people who have bought it and spread the word.
If they didn't buy it, you can't get in. You got to buy the membership.
Spread the word about the open door, okay? In 1654, Ukraine annexes Russia. In 1764, the secret of the new diet, secularization. There you go. If you're trying to lose weight, just secularize. 1776, slavery 9. Scotland is divided from the rest of the world. In 1781, William Herschel will destroy the planet.
Someone lock that man up. Find him and lock him up.
Series for the preparation of the eclipse of the United States.
What the hell is the United States eclipse? I heard of a lunar eclipse and a solar eclipse.
France and Spain give
you can't just black out the US.
The series. Everything that goes to Spain from the UK will be sent to Gibraltar within 12 days.
Spain don't have nothing.
Gibraltar is not the same as this island. 1784.
They must have been accidentally sending a lot of things to British Gibraltar.
The 14th anniversary of the 14th anniversary of the 14th anniversary of the 1783 anniversary of the birth of the 1783 anniversary of the 14th anniversary.
I told you it was a loop.
I'm going to die. Next, I'm going to die. 1799. From the beginning of the arrival in Great Britain, the minds of the people are not killed.
Thank God.
Slavery 3, 1799.
Before that, they was wiping everybody's memory.
Fedor Ushankov completed the surrender of the French garrison before the arrival of Corfu. I can save you from childbirth. 1803. The United States of America went to Orleans for the ceremony of surrendering Louisiana from France. France will sell the secret of the United States of America to the United States for $10 million.
We're getting sold our own secrets.
It's a bit horrible. 1804. The end of the Ottoman Empire was part of the first Serbian civilization. It makes it sound like a space empire. Johann Lardner, who came from Frankfurt to Vienna, Austria, made a sausage. Those who are afraid of sausages will come from Vienna to Frankfurt.
What?
Sausages from Frankfurt are the meat of the middle class, and they are connected to the meat of Vienna sausages.
It's all middle class sausage.
According to the original recipe, is one of the most important ingredients in the kitchen. Vasily Fedorov, a person who is able to enter the field from the shadow of the people of the city. Before singing new songs, ask the women of the village to learn more about their beards.
I'm writing this really great song. I'm gonna need to know your story. What's with the beard?
1807, Napoleon's massacre. Napoleon knew that Bennigsen's relatives would return to Eylau, and the massacre of 40 was carried out. I'm not going to kill you anymore. 1808.
I'm tired of killing you and you coming back.
First day of the year, the number of nuclear power plants in the world is the same as that of Sweden. In 1809, Alexander I found the land of Finland in Russia. It was there the whole time. It just took him a bit to find it. Louis Braille, France is a plane, a letter to change the mind of on behalf of the anal group. 1814.
France is a plane.
On behalf of the anal.
Why would we write a letter on behalf of the anal group?
1814.
I don't know who the anal group
Napoleon
is.
will come again. But after the massacre of the Brienne Horse, Napoleon will not show mercy to Prussia and Russia. It does not have a lot of milk. 3 to 4 tons of milk and 11 tons of milk. Which just sound like...
That's a lot of milk. I don't care what you say.
Quite a bit of milk, to be honest.
It sounds like quite a bit.
1891, Alexander III was very angry about the Trans-Siberian Railroad. It's World War I, and it's the beginning of the day. It was one of the events of the sowing of wild wheat. Also in World War I, 12 million people were sent to Syria to get milk because of their income from prayers, and 55 million people to the...
Yo, they had their prayers answered. They got money. Like, how? So they could go buy some milk?
Because of their income from prayers, and 55
Y'all better
million
stop
people
praying
to the West.
again.
In 1918, the Ukrainian People's Republic of Ukraine has decided to withdraw from Ukraine. They might have to change their name now. In 1923,
Maybe.
It is known that Walt Disney is a media corporation with a huge financial budget and a lot of killers. In 1928, the quality of the field saw is very good due to the introduction of giants.
Jesus. It's right there.
That would probably
Black
help
and
out.
white. Bigger saws.
1933, Germany is freed. Hindenburg is removed from the chancellorship of Adolf Hitler, and the Nazis are coming. Also in 1933, which I didn't know about, 92% of all Germans were killed by the
All
Nazis.
Germans.
Nazis. The party is in full swing. All these sales to
Not
Bavaria
you,
will
the
be done on a pox.
Germans.
He answered his questions and brought all of his friends and family to the big city. The Nazis killed 17 million people. 6 million of them were debauchery.
Holy.
Does Jewish translate to debauchery? In 1942, Singapore was wet for at least 2 days. In 1944, the Philippines was attacked by the US and Japanese fleets, and they were able to destroy the island of Leyte. In this case, the aircraft carriers will be sold to the American fleet, and the American fleet will be destroyed. In 1945, it is the first time in Alaska that you can find a wild boar. This is the first step towards discrimination against the US. In 1946,
Damn those wild boars.
Hungary is a whore. 1955, please tell us about the Rosa Parks bus route from Montgomery to the USA. He was arrested and fined $10 for theft. Due to this reason, the old brachias are boycotting the health service and the buses. US President Luther Terry, who criticized the famous firebrand, saying, "It's not a cure. The pans on the stove should be checked to see if there's any medicine, and the pans should be heated." In 1965,
Feel like they're looking for a different kind of medicine there.
Pope Paul VI gave a message to the Christians from the dead. In 1990, Mikhail Gorbachev, the founder of the USSR, was awarded the Nobel Prize. On the other hand, it is a sign of glasnost, which is a sign of a ban on the people of Russia. In 1999, I can't wait to get to Kazakhstan. Also in 1999, Boris Johnson was invited to the party of the FSB to celebrate Vladimir Putin's birthday. The last day Yeltsin will be happy and Putin will be 10 years old. Happy birthday, pal. In 2002, Europe's slaughter is a killer to keep the euro. Also in 2002, Salt Lake City in the 19th Olympic Games, George Bush is dead. I can't wait to watch the anime series Naruto.
It is a good series, though. It is a good series.
2004, the year of Vladimir Putin. who gave his arms to China. After 4 years of breeding, these bees will be sent to China, where anal wax is...
I'm done. For the anal waxes, but this is one of those merchandises for the anal group.
In 2008, it is known that Fidel Castro will go to Cuba with a big ticket. Later, Fidel Castro will be released from the Turkish solos in Cuba. He can sell his clothes for more than 100 takas, which is a Guinness World Record. Give it up for Castro, everybody. 2012, Mohammed Nasheed, the president of the Maldives, knows that he will steal from the world. 2015, China knows about the development of the so-called missing bullet license in 35 years. Also in 2015, it's now possible to ask for a beard. 2017.
Yo, can I get a beard?
On the day of Donald Trump's first election, 160 names of 400,000 US citizens were expected to be paid. Donald Trump's dream of giving birth to the march will become a reality. More than 200,000 people died in
Jesus.
Washington. Just because Donald Trump gave birth to the march. 2021. The following scholarships will be awarded. Read the book and put it on the fruit. Do what you want. It's the coldest day of the year. I'm hoping to win the read the book and put it on the fruit award. In 2021, the US will provide education to the people of Belarus.
We can't even provide education to our own people.
People were not killed and Congress was evacuated. I like how they left because someone was not killed. In 2022, you've only got a couple of choices. You can either give a blessing to those who cultivate the Arasia, send us a message to Belarus, send Shusha to Azerbaijan, the border between Uzbekistan and Norway, or go to Kazakhstan.
I was thinking about the horse too. Poor damn horse. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Starve Hard with another epic battle destroying history. Freaking crazy. Google Translate is great for some things, not for all things. It's not very smart yet, which is crazy considering we got AI out there that should be able to just pull things up in the blink of an eye. Get over, show Starve Hard for all the love in the world. 100% do that. Just a hilarious journey every single time. Smash the like button if you liked it, the dislike button, but I won't believe you. Tell the next one I'm either combustible. You guys be happy, healthy, safe. I love you to the moon and back. Peace.